Hi guys, and welcome to today's art class. Today we are on our cute food packet, and it is art class number 3, the cute pineapple. And hold on, I'm just gonna tilt my light a little bit more so you can see it better. And there we go. So let's get started. And as you can see, I'm at a new spot sitting. We had to move around our office. So now I'm on the side that you would have been looking at before. So that's all that's changed. So let's get started. I have my pencil and my eraser. And then I think today I'm going to use markers. So this one should be a fun one and pretty quick. If you wanted to do 2 pineapples or 3 pineapples, you could. I'm just going to do one big one. So we're going to start out by, they showed making like this U shape. I'm going to start out by actually making a full oval. And make sure the bottom is a little bit flat, but all your edges are kind of curved. And you want it to be pretty big, but you don't want it to be so big that you don't have room for the pineapple spikes on top. So remember to use whisper lines. That's what I'm doing, using whisper lines. And then we'll go back through and erase the lines we don't want and lock in the lines we do want. Okay. There we go. So there's our my pineapple shape. It almost looks like a gumdrop a little bit. Okay. So that's step number 1. Like I said, I'm going to make it this curved shape. Step number 2 is adding a bow. Now, if you don't want a bow on yours, that's totally fine. Skip this step. If you do want a bow, I'm going to show you how to draw one. So if you want a bow, we're going to make a circle, and that circle is going to be at the top of our gumdrop shape, and it's going to go over that line. Do you guys see that? Do you see how it goes over that line? Now I'm going to erase the inside of that circle because we don't need it anymore. And then on either side of this circle, I'm going to make a sideways triangle without the point. And try to make them the same size. Those are the parts of the bow that kind of stick out. And again, we're going to erase that gumdrop shape that is inside the bow. So we've done step number 1 and step number 2. We are now on step number 3, which is drawing the pineapple spikes. So these are kind of like those curved triangle shapes that we've drawn in the past. I'm going to start here and I'm going to draw this curved triangle shape. And then the middle one, I'm going to make kind of this triangle shape. And then this one I'm going to bring to the side. Okay. So that's step number 3. Step number 4 is adding more spikes in between. So I'm going to add a spike here, triangle here. Now notice I don't go past the spikes I already made because this is supposed to be in the back behind it. And so you wouldn't be able to see the bottom of it. Okay, step number 4. Step number 5, the most fun part in my opinion, is drawing the face. So I'm going to draw, and notice that the face is like below half the pineapple. It's pretty low. And I think this kind of adds to the cuteness and the style of this. So I'm going to draw 2 circles kind of down low on my pineapple. And then I'm going to draw another circle inside of that to the side a little bit. That's going to be my highlight, that shine in the eye, and I'm going to just shadow the rest in black because I know that I want that to go black. Excuse me. And then I'm going to draw a cute little curved mouth and 2 cute big cheeks. And then if you want to do a light diagonal, that means going across but kind of up and down, going sideways. You could do that really lightly like this. Do you see how it kind of looks like a candy cane stripe? And then we're going to go the other way, do the same thing. Now the trick with this is you want to make sure those lines are all about the same distance apart, so it makes little diamonds. And you don't want these too small. You want to make them kind of big. Go very lightly. And there we go, our cute little pineapple. Now, this little pineapple is thinking about a heart. So if you want to have your pineapple thinking about a heart, we're going to draw a circle with one of those little curved triangles. And then I'm going to delete, or not delete, I'm sorry, erase that line. I've been on the computer too much lately. And then we're going to draw the heart inside. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get started coloring. The first color I'm going to use is light yellow because that's what color I want my pineapple to be. So I'm going to outline my pineapple. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. And since my yellow is so light, I can just color right over that pencil and I can still see my lines, which is kind of nice. Now I'm going to want to color really nicely back and forth, making sure that I don't have any white spots, as always. Ooh, my yellow's running out. Oh no, yellow's my favorite color. It's probably why it's running out. Okay. And then I'm going to take a darker yellow. You can either use a darker yellow or a brown. Actually, I'll probably use this really pretty brown color. It's kind of like a light brown. And I'm going to go over those lines that I drew on my pineapple. But I'm going to go very slowly and carefully and not push too hard because I want these lines to be pretty thin. They're not really the focus of your pineapple, right? The face is. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other direction. Okay. And I'm going to outline the whole thing in black, or almost all of it in black later, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now, I'm going to give my pineapple really bright magenta cheeks. Make it nice and bright and summery. Okay. And they also have the heart and the bow the same color. If you want to do that, awesome. If you want to change your bow color, I'm going to change my bow color to like a pretty turquoise color. Do what makes you happy. It almost looks a little bit green, but that's okay. Because I'm going to use light green for the pineapple spikes. Now you could use two different color greens. You could do all the big front spikes like a light green, and then the back spikes could be a dark green. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to color them all the same color because the thing about this style of art is it's just very simple and cute. It's kind of the simplicity is what makes it cute. So I'm just going to keep that the same. But again, this is your pineapple creation, so I want you to make it beautiful to you. And then I'm just going to outline my pineapple's little thought bubble. In blue. Now, if we want to do a background, I would suggest doing it not in marker. I'm going to go over here and grab my colored pen, or my crayons. I'm going to do the background in crayon. The reason being, I think that because the pineapple is so light, any other color marker is going to really pull away from that yellow color. But before I do crayon, before I forget, I am going to outline in black. Because once you put crayon down, it's really hard to put marker down. The wax from the crayon can ruin your markers. So I'm going to start by outlining my pineapple's body. Guys, I don't know if you can hear, but my kitty cat is meowing outside the door because I closed the door and she wants in. But if I let her in, she just wants to play while I record with you guys. So, okay, I'm going to now color in the eyes. Remember to leave that highlight, that white spot. And then I'm going to do the smile. You can outline the cheeks, but you don't have to. That is up to you. Now, something I am not going to outline is the lines in the pineapple that we already did that pretty brown color. Okay, and now I'm going to outline the spikes. Okay. And there we have it. So now I can go in and I'm going to use my crayon